All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me today. We are going to get the big DMI, that 730, that big 7-shank disc gripper, because that is now for sale as well. The gas station. Oh, psych. Look at that. That is willpower, driving right on past like a champ. Never mind the Mountain Dew and cookies over there. That has nothing to do with it. That is sheer willpower, guys. I need to start doing better with my health. You can't work 20 hours a day and eat crap, and I'll be gone 20 years too soon, and then the world might as well just give up. But yeah, we're gonna go pick up that big blue DMI and get him home, and I'll get the coulters off of my old homemade strip till, because that is also sold. And the berming discs that were on that strip till came off the back of that DMI, and so we'll get everything kind of squared away and put back together, and then keep on selling stuff. I'll get back with you guys here in a few minutes. There she is, the big Ecolo Tiger 730, Eco Tiger 730. The front gangs, these disc gangs, I got a box of bearings that came with it when I bought it, and we'll get them for, they'll go with it. You got 3 or 4, is there 3 new 10-inch points under there? 3 brand new 10-inch points, $150 each or whatever they are now. I got lead shanks around the farm to get put back on it. It does a nice job. The disc gang up front is hydraulic adjustable for depth, independent of the main frame for depth. And then we've got the berming disc attachment. So them berming discs is what I was talking about that are on the strip till cart. And they go right here. So if you want to feel a little more rough, you can lift this finishing harrow assembly with the berming discs and the harrow. You can lift that up and leave the field more rough. If you set it down a lot, it will leave the field kind of harrowed. It will leave it fairly smooth. And it's just a heck of an old machine. I think their reputation speaks for themselves. And so we'll be throwing that out there. I have no idea what to ask for a price. At this point, I guess I'd be open to offers on him. He's a nice big machine. I won't let it go down the road for free, but we'd let it go at a reasonable offer. And so let the bidding begin, guys. Let the bidding begin. All right, let's get home. It's cold. We got tractors in the shop. We got tractors in the shop waiting, but we also got other stuff to get ready today for pickup tomorrow. All right, so we got that unhooked, and the important thing is we had a good lunch, and so that's what counts. Now let's go see if we can't grab that toolbar, huh? Quite a few people asked about the corn dryer, and yep, the old Tox-O-Wik is a good old dryer. We actually built the grain facility back there. We built that facility for this corn dryer, believe it or not. And then one of the neighbors had said, hey, at the rate you're growing, we'll cut you a heck of a deal on our corn dryer. So that's how I ended up with the corn dryer I have. Otherwise, I was going to use that Tox-O-Wik, and I think that would have worked okay. That was a good old dryer, 500 bushel, When I was by myself, on combining days by myself, it worked good because I could fill them up and get them running, and then I could drive out to the field, over to like West Rock or wherever, and by the time I filled up the wagon and came back, if I did just one wagon at a time and came back, then I could empty the dryer in the empty wagon, get the new wagon, the wet wagon, up to the back of the dryer, get that unloaded and into the dryer and get the dryer started, and then take that other wagon and take it over to the crop store for storage and auger it into the crop store. A little running around, but it wasn't too bad. So the strip till's leaving tomorrow, and I might have to move that fork one little bit here. Well, yeah, shoot. Shoot a pickle. Well, maybe he might squeeze in there. So far, nothing's been too bad of a bump. He'll kind of find his way. There we go. Lift him careful. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, so we don't want to break anything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a heavy unit. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's probably 29 or 70 tons right there, but yeah. Well, let's get him up into the yard, and then later today or tomorrow I can take all them discs off. So that'll be exciting. So I got several people looking at the TMR, believe it or not, but the old Gale blower. If anybody's still filling silo, that's 1,000 RPM blower. It's like a 36-inch paddle in there. I'll tell you what, that sucker would blow up that harvester, that 80 feet or 85 feet by the time you got to the gooseneck. That thing would blow up there. I'd put the 4640 or the 5020 or 4020, whoever was available that day, to be on the blower back when we did chopping. And oh man, you could unload a wagon with the 4640 on that blower. You could unload a wagon. Yeah, it took you longer to hook the PTO shaft up. And yeah, we actually hit that blower. Now, I'm not just trying to sell something here, but that blower blew so hard we had to fasten the gooseneck to the top of the silo so it didn't straighten it out. Still got all our, now that the snow's gone, we got all our construction mess from the shop. The old 3970 field chopper. So the Montag cart is sold. The same guy taking the strip till unit home. That old 3970 chopper. For a few $100s, you could make it field ready. You know, $1,000 invested into it, and you'd have a heck of a nice machine there for a small guy doing just a little bit of chopping once in a while. I would take an offer on that as well.